Gentleman is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I rise today to talk about an urgent need to address the doctor shortages in rural and medically underserved communities throughout our country. The current pandemic and problems with vaccine distribution have highlighted dangers behind a lack of access to the quality of health care in these areas. I am working to change that right now. Unlike producing personal protective equipment, it takes years to train a physician. This week, I will introduce legislation to invest in medical education and to create new medical schools throughout this country in underserved communities like mine in the San Joaquin Valley. This bill will help curb the shortfall of physicians in rural areas by enabling medical students to stay close to home. Studies increasingly show that students who can study close to home are more likely to stay there and practice there upon graduation. If we want to keep the promise that every American who wants a vaccine will get one, we need to have more doctors and nurses and medical providers throughout our country. This legislation would do just that. Helping my constituents and keeping them safe is my #1 priority, and I'll continue to do whatever it takes to make that happen. This is important legislation, and I ask my colleagues on a bipartisan basis to support this legislation. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back. For what purpose does the gentleman from